Hi guys, welcome back to LPB Racing for the Porsche series on Project Cars 2. This is round 6, race 4 from Spa, and we're going to take you through the grid for this race now. So here we go, the last race of the round. It is NRP on pole position with Bidster alongside. TY is 3rd, Stevie is 4th, Fidel is in 5th, Turkish is 6th, Callum is in 7th, Blakeney in 8th, Video in 9th, Brad is 10th, and Neil Farmack unlucky at the back in 11th place. So here we go then, let's get ready for the start of this one then. NRP on pole position. Away we go. Good start for Fidel. He gets right up the inside of TY as we go down towards Last Horse. TY with Fidel on the inside as we go into the Last Horse hairpin. Stevie around the outside. Oh, gets tapped a little bit there as well, and a bit of contact between TY and Turkish as well. Bit of contact out of turn 1, but down the hill towards Eau Rouge. We've got Fidel and Stevie alongside each other. Turkish and Callum alongside each other. Into Eau Rouge. Stevie goes ahead of Fidel, who goes very wide there. Very wide for Fidel. Him and Turkish make contact. And oh, how did they all avoid that? Incredible. And oh, more contact. Callum's off. Callum's off hard into the wall on the left-hand side. And now down the straight we go. But Callum in the wall. And it's NRP from Bidster. Then it's Stevie. And we've got Video. TY and Turkish at the inside of TY, and TY runs wide and hits Video. He's spun him round, so TY's hit Video off the track. But Blakeney's off as well, so it's all happening here as we try and find out what's happening here. Video rejoins, TY rejoins from the side road here, and Turkish at the back, so all happening there. Fidel having a tiny look at Bradders into the bottom hairpin, but no way through there. So all kicking off already as we go down towards the double left-hander with NRP in the lead of the race. Bidster is behind him. NRP runs very wide there. That could be a penalty. He's got to be careful. Down through the double left-hander, down towards the piff path. Bidster applying the pressure now to NRP. NRP looking for another win. He's already had a win in Nürburgring, so let's see if he can get another one here. As we go through the corners down to the end of the piff path. Bidster is on a move here, trying to catch NRP, but NRP trumping his every move. Fidel is in 4th, a nice 4th place for Fidel so far. Video is 5th, then we've got Blakeney. Callum with a very battered car. We'll get some replays on that action after the first lap's done. Then we've got TY in 9th, Turkish sorry in 8th, TY 9th, Brad is 10th, and Neil in 11th. So Bradders has gone down. Bradders has made a mistake somewhere. He's gone right off. So we'll get that in the first lap replays as well. So we're going to the end of the lap now. NRP and Bidster coming towards the line. In fact, we'll get those replays in for you now. Okay, here's the replay of the first lap action, and let's go on board with TY. So we're going down towards Last Horse. A good start from Fidel on the inside. So he gets on the inside in towards Last Horse. There goes Stevie. And then around the outside of us, a little bit of contact with Fidel, and then we just understeer into Turkish's car. Then we lose a bit of speed. Now watch the yellow car of Turkish and Callum ahead. So we're going down the hill in towards Eau Rouge. We've got a car alongside us. Fidel runs wide, and then contact with Turkish, and then they just about recover. Fidel goes off stage left, and Turkish has not got control of the car and whacks Callum into the wall. So complete racing incident there, not Turkish's fault really. And then TY makes up places and gets behind here into Lecom. And now here's an onboard with Blakeney. So TY and Video are going to come together here. TY outbrakes himself, hits the back of Video and into the corner, and then Turkish loses it himself onto the grass and just loses control of the car. Blakeney wrong place, wrong time, and back into the wall. And Turkish there recovering the car onto the infield to try and get out of the way. And Blakeney gets going, and Callum watches where he's going. There's TY. He was waiting for Video to rejoin, but then had to wait for a gap in the traffic. Okay, here's a replay of something else that happened on lap 1 that we missed. So Bradders runs wide out the corner. Fidel gets past him. Now Bradders keeps on the inside, even though Fidel's in front here. Bradders keeps on the inside and bang! Takes him out almost. Well, ends up taking himself out. Fidel recovers, but Bradders then hits the wall. That's how he got his damage. And then Neil has spun there. Neil had to spin it in avoidance to them two. And just to clarify that, here we are on board with Neil Farmack. So you can see Bradders and Fidel ahead. Fidel's ahead into the corner. Bradders just hits him off. No other way of putting it really. And Neil spins in avoidance and lifts off the power to avoid spins. And now he's going to wait for all these cars to come past. There's Turkish. There's TY. Now he can start turning the car around and safe recovery there, and that's why we banned resets. So after we come back from all that drama, it is Bidster harassing the back of NRP, who defends his line into the last horse hairpin, just slightly defending his line. Bidster looking to get back on the inside and get the power down. Here we go, Bidster looking for his move here. Out of the last horse, and he's done it. I think he's ahead. Yes, he is. He's ahead down towards Eau Rouge. So Bidster makes a good move there on NRP, gets better traction, and in the lead he goes. So up through Eau Rouge. Up we go, and Bidster in the lead of the race. NRP behind, he runs a bit wide there. Again, got to watch out for a penalty. Stevie in third. Fidel fourth. I'm just looking for any battles further down the order. We've got TY and Turkish quite close as well. So TY and Turkish quite close here. Turkish is flashing his lights at him, saying, "Hey, what are you doing?" And I want that place back. But TY is in 7th place. And down the straight we go. And we've got Bradders and Neil together further back as well. So Neil not really making any places up from that back of the grid position. Callum's now at the back again. So Callum unlucky at the back. He's not really got many lights left, but at least there's some kind of light. But Callum is cruising round, so don't know whether there's a problem. But Callum really struggling with that car. There's no performance damage in this. We only have cosmetic damage, but there's no performance damage. Just to help some of the guys out at the back end in case there is any incidents, because project cars can be a bit brutal sometimes. But Bidster in the lead of the race. NRP not one to be looked away on, because NRP is really keeping with Bidster here. So he's keeping him within a second, so he's not letting him get away. So NRP finding some good pace here. Let's see if we can keep it up throughout the race distance. Further back we've got Bradders. He's in 8th. So he's gone ahead of Turkish. Turkish goes back down to 11th. So Turkish has spun somewhere. He's made a mistake. Callum's now up to 10th. So it just shows you, Callum, don't give up. And we'll see what you can do from there. There's Bradders and Neil again, couple of tenths apart from each other. They're going through the exit of the Piff Path. Here they go. Last corner in the Piff Path, and then onto the long right, the fast right hander that leads onto the straight. Bradders' car sort of looking like a hatchback version of a Porsche 911, with it being a bit short at the rear end and a lot more downforce on that wing because of the damage. But Neil right behind him, pressuring him as they go down towards Blanchimont. Close together, less than a tenth of a second between them as they go through Blanchimont. Bradders runs a bit wide, so does Neil as they go down towards the chicane. Braking, Bradders defends the inside, no way through there. Neil says, alright then, I'll go around the outside and get the inside for the next one. But Bradders runs a bit wide into the corner, but he's got every right to do that because he's on the inside, so Neil can't find a way through yet. Bradders still holds on to his 8th place. Meanwhile at the front, NRP still keeping within a second of Bidster. Really good stuff there by NRP. So yes, the lap times is a big difference, but again, NRP not letting Bidster get away here if he can help it. So good stuff by NRP. Got Video closing up on Blake. There we go. Video and Blake, got Blake in the Video closing up on Fidel. Sorry, it's Blake behind, but Fidel. Oh, Fidel's off. Fidel's gone off. Let's Lecom. He's gone off. There he is. I hope that wasn't a reset. I hope that was a spin round and not a reset. So we'll have to get a replay on that. Okay, here's the replay of what happened to Fidel then. So let's see if he used the reset when he got back onto the track. So he slides off there, just oversteers the back of the car, and then grabs reverse. He does reset. He resets, and then because he's still in reverse, the reset made him go backwards. But yes, he did use a reset there, so that will be a penalty. So as we come back from that, TY loses control. He's off. TY's gone off. There he is. You can't really see him, but we have to go back to the onboard. There's TY spinning the car round. So TY, there he is. He spun the car back round and finds the gear and away he goes. But unlucky there. Just makes a mistake and round he goes. Let's go back to the outside cameras. Neil Farmack is finally ahead of Bradders, by the way. Neil Farmack is ahead of Bradders, as we saw there. So Bradders running wide there. But Neil up to 7th place. As we look to the leaders, it is Bidster still 9/10 ahead of NRP, but NRP still not leaving him alone. So we'll see if Bidster can absorb the pressure of NRP. Blakeney in 5th. He's starting to catch Video now. Now Fidel's gone 4 seconds backwards after that mistake. Bradders in 8th. I'm just trying to find the best battles on track for you guys here. So Just going to be fiddling through the cameras a little bit to try and find the action. So Callum is 2 seconds back from TY. There he is, TY in 9th place after making that mistake. So unlucky for TY there. I think the best battle is still the one for 4th place, as we've got Blakeney 1.7 seconds behind Video. There goes Video, and there's Blakeney. You just saw his car go into shot there. There it is behind. And the leaders, 22.8 for Bidster, 22.5 for NRP. So NRP actually matching Bidster's pace. It's official, he's matching Bidster's pace. You can see it there as well. Really, really pushing hard. Over the top and down the straight we go. Let's have a look on board with NRP. Let's try and get that favourite camera of mine. There we go. Down into Lecom we go. Down the straight. We're going to be braking hard here. Down into 3rd gear. And Bidster almost losing the back end of the car there. And NRP closes right up on Bidster now. So Bidster not comfortable with the car in this race. So it might be the time of day, the tyre temperature or something. I don't know. But Bidster doesn't look like he's very comfy with his car. It's stepping out a lot. As NRP clips the grass on the inside to try and take as much of the track as he can. And keeps right on Bidster's tail. There's Bradders. He's got TY catching him up now. So TY's catching back up the field now. So Neil Farmack and his teammate go past him. And Callum's actually catching up to Neil here. So Neil not being left alone. Callum catching up. And there's Turkish just coming onto the Camel Straight in the background. So into Lecom. Neil in front of Callum. Back to the leaders then. It is Bidster still in the lead, but NRP getting closer and closer. Good to see NRP with the pace. Usually a midfield runner, but now good to see him up the top of the rankings here in LPB Racing. Pressuring this season's champion, Bidster. Let's see what he can do. See what kind of impact he can make on Bidster here as we go down through the fast left-hander in towards Blanchimont, the famous left-hander at Spa. Fast corner, little bit of a left turn and going wide for Bidster as well. Bidster very wide there. We've got to be careful of getting a penalty there for him as we can break into the chicane. Nicely done through there and onto the start-finish straight. NRP closes right up there. Pressure is on. Meanwhile, back here we've got Bradders and TY having a nice little battle back here. Bradders under pressure from TY. So TY with a not very aerodynamic front end, and also Bradders not with a very aerodynamic rear end. So you'd think they'd actually have come together, but they haven't. So down towards Blanchimont they go. And TY looking at the inside, looking to the outside. Bradders defends into Blanchimont. That's going to affect him on the way out. TY could get a cut back here, but he's on the outside, wrong side of the track, into the chicane. And Bradders runs wide. TY goes over the curb. Bradders keeps the inside. Going to lose speed on the way out. TY might be able to get... Oh! Bradders makes a mistake and hits TY. Right round, hits TY. And he's waiting for him. So he's waiting for him. So good to see there as we go back to the leaders. NRP's in the lead. Bidster's spun round, I think. Where is he? There he is. He's gone round. Stevie's passed him as well. So we came to that a bit late. But Bidster has spun round and lost the lead. Replay. Okay, here's a replay of how Bidster lost the lead then into Lecom and just loses the back end of the car. Round he goes, and then quickly to recover the car. I know Stevie was coming past there, but Bidster used the grass to try and turn the car around. So Bidster recovers in 3rd. So as we come back from that, Bidster losing the lead to NRP there, and TY getting going again, and Bradders waiting for him. It was Bradders just used too much power on the way out of the corner, spun the car, half spun the car, and hit TY, and TY gets going again, but lost a lot of time. So not really anyone's fault there. Bradders just made a little mistake on his own. TY wrong place, wrong time, and they both lose positions. But Bradders has given the place back to TY, so there shouldn't be any action taken on that because they have stopped and waited. It wasn't on purpose, so it wasn't actually intended. It was just a racing incident. As TY goes down the straight, Turkish having a go at him now into the Lecom section at the end of the Camel Straight. Oh, Callum's in the wall. Callum's in the wall. Probably done similar to what Bidster's just done. He's gone round, he's stopping because he's just letting Bradders go, and then he rejoins. So has Bradders spun as well? Bradders has spun as well. Oh, everyone getting caught out at Lecom now. So it's not just Bidster, it's everyone in fact. So it's all happening. One mistake, all it takes is one mistake and everyone ends up doing the same blooming thing. Amazing. But meanwhile, let's check on our leaders. So it's NRP in the lead on lap 5 of 7. NRP in the lead of the race. Stevie is in second. Bidster third, but he's pushing now. You can see the car at the back of the car sliding out. Bidster is in full attack mode now. He doesn't care. He's champion. He's going to try and give it all he's got into these last couple of laps here at Spa. Into the last horse hairpin and out of it, down the straight, or down this sort of hill really, down towards Eau Rouge. Flashing his lights at Stevie now. The pressure is on. Stevie flashes his lights back, saying, "I know you're there, but you're not going to bother me." As we go up Eau Rouge, there goes Stevie up the hill. Nicely done there. Nice lines as Bidster slides the car out, really pushing hard now. Down the Camel Straight in the draft. Let's see what they can do here. Let's see if Bidster can actually get this corner right this time. Again, flashing his lights at Stevie, just making sure he knows where he is. Into the corner, he gets it right this time. Nicely done through there this time for Bidster, so I think he's found out how to do it now, and he's pushing hard. Back to Fidel in 5th place. He's on his own in 5th, so a nice lonely race for Fidel. Not the best start that he had, but he's recovered okay. Neil Farmer in 7th place, TY catching him in 8th. So 8th place for TY. Then we've got Turkish and Callum back here as Turkish, Callum and Bradders. So it's still quite a good fight for 9th place, so we'll keep an eye on that as the race develops. Oh, Stevie's off! Stevie's gone off, Bidster's gone through. So Bidster's passed Stevie. I think Stevie must have spun there. We'll get a replay on that. Okay, here's the replay. What happened to Stevie on lap 6? He runs wide into the hairpin and then gets to power on too early and spins the car around into the wall. Spin, spin, spin. And then quickly finds a gear and wheel spins the hell out of the car on the grass and recovers in 3rd. As we come back from that, Bidster then in 2nd place. He's got 2.5 seconds to NRP, but remember, NRP was able to match Bidster's pace. But will the Red Mist be able to make Bidster go faster, or will they make mistakes? We'll have to watch as the race goes on. Back down the Camel Straight. Further back we've got Turkish being followed by Callum. So still not close enough to make it a fight yet, but still got to keep up the consistency as Turkish. So looking for a decent enough finish. Oh, TY's gone round again. TY's off. I think that car likes going backwards better than it likes going forwards in this race, but TY is off again and back down to 11th place again. I say again. But yeah, TY not having a good race this time, so this will be one they want to forget in a hurry, but we'll see what he can do in the last few laps. So Bidster across the line, and lap times for the leaders then. NRP across the line, 2:23.4 and a 2:21.7 for Bidster. Bidster has found his pace back, but it's a bit late now, so I'm not even sure if he's going to be able to catch NRP before the end of this lap. We'll have to see. He might be able to get right on the back of him, but again, as the famous Murray Walker says, catching up is one thing, passing is quite another. Up the top of the hill. Oh, over the curb there for Bidster. That might be the difference maker, because he's going to have a penalty now. You can see the bottom of you can see him slowing down. He's trying to get rid of that penalty. I think he's got rid of it. Yeah, he's braking again. You see the front of the car pitched down. He's braking to get rid of that penalty. He doesn't want to risk carrying a penalty over the line, because he knows he'll pass NRP. He knows even if he does get past NRP, he'll have a penalty at the end. So he's got rid of it now, but he's got, that's not helped his gap at all. He's got almost 3 seconds now to NRP, so that's made his job a lot harder, but I don't think he's going to get past now. Speaking of passing, Callum is right on the back of Turkish into the last corner, so Turkish having a good first round with us here in LPB Racing as he goes over the curb, and Callum almost hits the back of him. Luckily though, Callum with good reactions and manages to stop. TY and Bradders are at it again. TY's up to 10th place now, Bradders back down to 11th. But we'll see if that lasts the whole last lap. We go into the chicane. TY slides and misses the apex. Bradders comes up, has to avoid him. Out in the corner. There's no spinning this time, so that's good. That's an improvement as we go through here. And Bidster is now 6 seconds behind. He's made another mistake somewhere, so I think the Red Mist has got to Bidster. He's made another kind of mistake, so I think we'll get another replay on that just to see what happened. So as we come back from Bidster's miraculous recovery there, it looks like it's definitely going to be a NRP victory, but again, nothing sealed until we get to the line. So we're just going to have a quick look back at Callum and Turkish down the Camel Straight. Callum's in front of Turkish now. Turkish doing the attacking. And Bradders and TY ain't finished with each other yet by far, because they're almost hitting each other down the straight. Incredible as we're back in the draft. But NRP approaching the final chicane to take victory here at Spa. He won the first race at Nürburgring and he's going to win the last race at Spa. Well done NRP. Victory at Spa in race 4. Victory to him. And Bidster is going to be in second place for Bidster. I'm sure he'll take that with a smile. So Bidster takes second place. Stevie is going to be third. Video's caught up to him, but he's not going to be close enough. Stevie's going to be third. And Blaney's passed Video on the last lap. Blaney's passed Video on the last lap. And across the line, Blaney takes 4th place. We'll get a replay on that quickly. Okay, here's a replay what happened to Video and Blake at the end of the race then. So Video into the chicane, a bit of a gap between them, but look, Video goes over the curb, loses control of the car, and then Blaney sneaks the car up the inside, have that sunshine, and takes 4th place on the line. Brilliant racing there, and Blaney gets himself a 4th. Oh, we come back from that, what a move, and Fidel, he's going to be in 6th place for Fidel. He goes a bit further backwards on the last lap, but Fidel in 6th place over the line. And it's going to be Neil Farmack next in 7th. Just while he's crossing the line, we'll have a quick look back to Turkish. He's got a bit of a gap to Callum. But Bradders and TY, the comical duo, still side by side. They must be side by side the whole blooming lap as well. Contact again. Bradders not really aware of what's happening around him as TY is trying to get around the outside of him and goes off onto the gravel. So TY doing his own mistake there, and Bradders continues. But Neil then in 7th across the line. Neil 7th place. Turkish looks like he's going to hold on for 8th, but with how these back lot have been driving, I'm just going to hang on, just to make sure that they actually do finish in the positions that it says that they're finishing. Just to see, as Turkish comes to the line, last chicane, Callum there behind him, Bradders in 10th, so we're just going to see if they actually get out the last corner alright, because judging by the cars, they've not had a good race. Turkish across the line for 8th place, 8th place for Turkish, not too bad. And across the line, 9th place for Callum, so not a happy race for Callum. Bradders is actually going to make 10th place, and TY back in 11th. So we'll just get those results and the points confirmed for you now, guys. Now, just before we go to the points, let's have a little look at TY and Bradders' comical last lap. So TY makes a mistake there, Bradders is thinking, what the hell, what side shall I blooming go on? Down here. And then the side by side down towards Eau Rouge. So it's still side by side. And then into the corner we go. And Bradders takes the position and then runs a bit wide. TY gets himself caught back up the inside, and then there's contact. And then Bradders comes back on there. Have it back. Here, you're not hitting me without me hitting you back. And then they go down the straight. We'll just quickly fast forward from here. Just down the end of the straight. And then down the end of the straight we go. Into Lecom. TY stuffs it up the inside again. And Bradders tries to hold on. TY trying to keep it up the inside but can't do it. Into the exit of Lecom. TY goes wide and Bradders then goes down the hill. And Bradders down the hill. TY still behind him, pressuring him hard. So just have a little bit more of a fast forward now as we go down the hill, and then we go down towards the double left-hander. But see, TY's alongside again, and they're making contact. They're touching each other down the hill into the double left. Oh, and it's close. TY has to run wide. Bradders then holds on to the position and down towards the next one. You can see just Callum's name there, so they are catching Callum slowly here. But in towards the pith path. We go around here, nice and steady around here. And Bradders goes wide. TY then he gets alongside and bang. Yet again they make contact. Then down to the right-hander. TY trying to keep alongside him and into the gravel. And that is the end of what was an epic last lap for them both. Okay guys, now we move on to the results. It is NRP who wins the race. Well done to NRP. Bidster in 2nd place, then it's 3rd for Stevie. Blake in 4th, then it's 5th for Video. Fidel in 6th, but gets a penalty for resetting. He gets a 5th-place penalty. Then it's Neil in 6th as we go over the page. Then it's Turkish should be 7th, Callum would be 8th. Then it would be Bradders in 9th, but he gets a penalty as well, which for the incident with Fidel and Neil, so he moves down as well, so it ends up being TY in 9th, then it's Fidel 10th and Bradders in 11th. And now, guys, we move on to the total points after round 6. It is Bidster in the lead on 478. Then it's Stevie on 357 in second place. Neil Farmack third on 350. 297 for Video. 279 for Pash, and then it's 274 for Blake. NRP on 250, Bradders on 170, Sarex on 147, Callum Paul Banks on 131. Then it's 106 for TY, VMX 37, VMX 37. Turkish 27 and Fidel on 19. Then in the teams, it is Team Donington on 757. Then it's Team Cy Neil Tyrex on 544. 527 for Too Fast One Furious. Then it's Team Silverstone on 524, so very close there as we go into the last round. And it's Blue Street Racing on 428. So as we come back from that, there is your winner, NRP in the white Porsche there. Well done to NRP, victory at Spa, and he won the first race at Nürburgring as well. So well done to him, good round. And next time, it will be the last round of the championship, round 7 from Le Mans in the Porsche 911 RSR GTE car, and also the Le Mans winning 1998 911 GT1. So we'll see you for that, guys. Take care.